Reverend Dr. Paxton JAPrice, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know time it is, your main man, Rev, Faith in Sports. You know what we do every episode. We apply the word of God to the world of sports, and Ryan, the NBA is coming to it, and we almost at the finals. OKC is acting a fool.
They in there. They in the finals.
They beating team. How you going to beat teams by 30, 35?
Yeah, they waiting on their opponent, man. And see, but this goes to show you, you can't crown somebody too early, and you can't just because they got game.
Yes.
And Anthony Edwards got all the game.
Yes.
But you have to allow these players to go through their careers, man.
Yes.
You know, they're trying to find a face of the NBA. Look, man, OKC has been consistent all year.
OKC. Oh, and I want to talk about OKC as a team because remember, at one time, they had three of the top players in the league on their team, and now they look like maybe the top team in the league once again. I mean, as an organization, they putting together a whole lot of talent.
And you know what? This Thunder team seems, when you look at it, they're a lot more consistent.
Yes, yes.
You know, you had the skills with KD and Westbrook and Harden, young Harden.
Yes, this is a much better team.
Yeah, it is. And SGA.
Oh my goodness, MVP.
Yeah, and he just
smooth.
He keeps getting better, man.
I'm sorry, calling him peanut butter.
And he that's
He's
good.
Smooth.
That's actually a good nickname.
Yeah.
But the way he plays the game, he takes his time and
does he?
He's gonna be patient with getting his shots. He's gonna make sure he get his team involved. Think about New York getting rid of Hartenstein.
Yeah, the smoothness of his game, the attitude like I'm gonna let the game come to me and I'm gonna take over. I need to take over. I mean, he's just an MVP type of player.
Yeah.
And this OKC team they're really good.
Yeah, they're gonna be.
They're young.
Yeah, man. Think about that.
They're young.
They one of the youngest teams, man, and they got to the final. But that's a lot of that is coaching too.
I think so too. And organization consistency. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When sometimes you have to make those decisions and go through the process of. I mean, you had Hall of Famers on your team.
They had three.
And yeah, and they were young.
Yep, young.
You know, growing together. But once they split up, I mean, it just you would have thought OKC was never gonna make it back.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I thought they were done as an organization.
But they slowly picked up the pieces and they brought veterans in throughout the thing. But now you watch this team and they've grown together, they've learned together, but they whooping up on cats, man.
If you beat another NBA team by 30, 35 points
in a closeout
in the playoffs, ain't like you beat the worst team in the league.
No.
You beat a playoff team.
And you just got whooped the game before.
Yep.
But to come back like that, knowing, you know, elimination games are the hardest.
Yes.
That last game, I was like, Minnesota might be, they might be doing, you know.
Emotional damage.
Yeah. And it's the way they responded to that was just, man. I'm gonna just go on to the East right now.
You going to the East?
I'm gonna go to the East because the Pacers.
Another team led by another smooth NBA scorer. The Pacers tough.
A lot of people have a problem with calling Halliburton a superstar because you don't want to put him in you say you can't put him in the category of superstars like Steph Curry or LeBron James or whoever. But when you're watching this dude,
superstar.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? I mean, he does
superstar things.
he had a game winner to end the series against Milwaukee.
Clutch.
It got clouded by his dad on the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That it took that moment away from him.
Right.
But when you watch him,
Clutch.
he's a beast, man.
Yeah.
He's taken over this entire series.
Well, I'll tell you what I knows about him, and this is why I know he's a superstar. When people say that he's not a superstar, they're not watching the game.
Mm-hmm.
I saw when he had to make the shot to win that series,
Yep.
that he held onto the ball, and he had to look like, I'm going to take this shot.
Yep.
I'm going to take this shot, and it was 3-pointer too. I'm going to take this shot, and we're going to win on my shot, period. I don't care if they send a double, triple. I don't care. I'm going to win this game because I'm a superstar.
And you know what? And you have, I think that's kind of what separates stars from superstars is you can't have that. You can't have that fear.
You got that assassin mentality.
Yeah, and I also think that we've been accustomed to highlights.
Yes.
And you watching highlights of players instead of actually watching
them
the entirety of the game.
Yes.
And it's when you watch it, Halliburton
is a superstar.
He controls that whole game.
And when he knows that they need a basket, he won't think about pass. I'm gonna take the shot.
And his teammates follow.
Oh yeah,
him.
yeah. His teammate like take the shot.
His teammate, and it's just like SGA. Now SGA is a superstar too.
Yeah, he's a superstar.
Yeah, so it's there's different styles of superstar.
Yeah,
but you have to me, I think that's Thunder and Indiana are kind of like the same team.
Similar team.
They similar teams. That'll be a lot of people didn't want to see that.
Yeah,
they wanted to see Minnesota.
They ain't big markets.
But I'm telling you, that's going to be the best basketball you're going to see.
They're going to be a good basketball game.
Yep.
The NBA want to market.
Because one thing, Pacers ain't scared.
Oh, no, not at all.
Pacers ain't scared of nobody. And Halliburton is going to take that challenge against SGA.
Yes, he is.
But the one thing I will say about the Thunder, they play defense.
Do they? They're big people.
Yeah, man.
They're big people blocking shots, getting rebounds, being physical.
Yeah, man. It's
gonna be a great NBA finals with these two teams. But like I said, I think the NBA wanted big markets.
Mm-hmm. Do you think because the Knicks and the Pacers play tonight, you think the Knicks are gonna close it? You think or the Pacers are gonna close it out?
Gonna close
yeah, they're gonna. They've taken their they've taken their heart from them.
Yeah, they just took it.
And Brunson, he almost has the look on his face like I can't do nothing else.
Right.
They don't have.
They don't have enough.
This is where the absence of a DiVincenzo, in that system, played for them because now you have Brunson having to play defense. Where he could have just been hidden somewhere on defense. Nah, come on out here, Brunson.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah.
You gonna have to play D. If you do go down and score and come back score on you, you got to play D. And you can see that the Pacers have really I think taken the momentum away from the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Knicks, they just treading water now.
What do you think about Towns?
I thought Towns did as good a job as he could.
Mm-hmm.
I think sometimes he gets too much hype. But I thought he did as good a job as he could. He played as well as he could under the circumstances. I don't think he's a star. I think he's on the verge type of player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's when he's plays against physical players.
Yeah.
Miles Turner's not as good as he is.
Yeah.
But the physicality will take Towns out of the game.
Cat don't want to play physical like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
he's not. Yeah, he's not that kind of player.
Yeah, he's not that type of player.
That's why he stays on 3-point line.
That's why he stays out there.
Mm-hmm.
He's not that type of player. But I thought he did do as good a job as he could. I don't think he quit or anything. I thought he did as good a job as he could. He just that's all he could give you. That's the best he got.
They like I said, Minnesota or Thunder has Hartenstein on their team, and now you see the absence of.
He used to be with New York. Yeah,
and now you see what that does because, well, you traded Towns thinking you was going to get more,
right?
But Robinson is nothing but a a defensive player
That's
and,
all.
and
That's
a
all.
rebounder. He
That's all
He doesn't
is.
give you no points.
No points. Sometimes he won't even look at the basket.
No, and don't put him on the free throw line.
Oh Lord, don't. Yeah, that's an experiment right there. Him on the free throw line is an experiment.
Who might be? Who you think is worse, man? Him or Shaq at the free throw line?
No Shaq.
Think so?
Shaq was no good for Shaq was no good at free throws for no good reason.
I know.
Like you know what I mean? That must have been all in his mind. Like,
but you know,
like
it's
Shaq,
crazy.
you too athletic.
In the clutch time though, he'll make them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because he's athletic enough to make free throws. So why he wasn't making it
I
must
know.
be all in his mind.
Yeah.
And when he wanted to focus, he could focus. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's going to be because I think it's safe to say, man, the Knicks are done.
As people are watching this on TCT, they like that series over with. Yes, we know.
Yes,
we know. It comes on night, but we know by Saturday it's all over with.
Yeah, it's be over with.
Yes.
But I do think the Pacers and the Thunder series is going to be. It's going to be a lot closer than what people are going to think. What people are thinking, because Thunder has been dominating all year.
Oh, they've been.
I just think that the Pacers team with Rick Carlisle, he's very smart of a coach, and to have a point guard, I mean a pure point guard like Halliburton,
man.
And you talked about it last week with that Olympics experience.
Yes.
For Halliburton.
Yes.
He didn't play.
Yes.
But to be around
stars.
Yeah, man.
And he feel like, you know what, I'm a star just like they a star.
Mm-hmm.
Now I just got to show people I'm a superstar. That's all.
And I think that might have built his confidence because it's like, I got selected for the Olympics.
Yes.
Yeah, he going to show out, man.
I think so. I think it's going to be great finals. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to be a whole lot better than what we saw.
Keep his dad in the skybox.
Don't. Come on, Dad. Can you not act a fool, please? You messing up stuff. Your son man. On the verge of being a superstar. You down there. Talking to people, talking trash to people.
Waving towels at people.
You can't.
You lucky Giannis is
can't
humble.
Play, I know you can't play a lick, but you talking trash.
You imagine if he did that to Draymond Green?
Oh, yeah, he got 2-piece. he got Kentucky Fried Chicken. 2-piece and a biscuit.
Oh, man. Whoo, take this out of coleslaw, too. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's it's the end of the season, but it's going to be a really good series, man.
I think we finally get into some good basketball, NBA Finals. I can't wait to see what happens. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fantastic. The NBA has always been fantastic.
Yeah, I'm excited about it because you got two teams who want to win. They don't care about how physical it's going to get.
Right.
They're going to be physical. Miles Turner,
yes.
Hartenstein, they're going to be physical.
Yes.
SGA and Halliburton,
yes.
Siakam. That's championship pedigree right there with Siakam.
He got a championship.
Mm-hmm. It's
gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be good.
Let's talk about the Sixers for a second. Because the Sixers with that third pick, can they be in the NBA Finals next year?
They got a long road, man.
They got a long road to go.
Yeah, because
all right, so let me give you a scenario.
Because you don't know, man.
Maxey is healthy. The number one pick from last year healthy. Embiid healthy. Paul George healthy. Can the Sixers go to the NBA Finals?
No.
Oh man!
Because you need a lot of you need more pieces than what you have. I mean, they obviously most of them were injured.
Yes,
they were hurt throughout the season. So 82 games. Embiid,
82 games, a long time. Huh?
Embiid didn't even play 30.
He ain't played 30 games.
So he
ain't played 30 games.
And then you sat
Paul
George for the season. Then eventually you sit in Maxey.
Then you sat Maxey.
And you watching Embiid in the Olympics.
He playing just fine.
The entire time.
He just fine.
But as soon as the season started, he hurt. Yeah, we got to start
tasing him.
Yeah, we have to start
tasing people.
We got to start yeah.
You playing tonight now? I feel this is it. I'm playing tonight. I'm playing tonight. That's right. You playing tonight. You're gonna get tased again.
I think this is what you get when you
guarantee them contracts.
And you start babying players.
I mean, society done baby a lot of people for some reason. I don't know what's up with this. It's not good for the sport when you thankfully you got players who, like SGA and
You know, these
Tough
guys,
guys, yeah.
Anthony Edwards, who ain't gonna sit out.
Oh no, he ain't gonna sit out.
I mean, think about this, Rev. I
Michael
was
Jordan's son.
I was thinking about I was listening to John Sally on a podcast.
Yeah.
And they were asking him about the players now and the players back then, and he said you got to think about the mentality that you have to have. He said a lot of these players they're asking
Yes.
to sit out. He was like, we flew coach.
Oh yeah, yeah, they definitely.
He said we flew coach to the game,
Definitely.
and then you's gonna play 82 games.
Yes.
He said you're not many of the players. He said some players like Isaiah Thomas, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. He said because I played with all three of them.
Yeah.
He said you wasn't going to get them out the game.
You couldn't.
He said
if you try to get them out the game, you have to fight them.
Yeah, he said if they were hurt, it didn't matter.
Didn't matter. Sick, don't matter.
You ain't getting that.
I'm playing.
Let somebody get a runny nose.
Yeah. Let them stomp their toe early in the morning. They ain't playing. They ain't playing. They stomp their toe. Yeah. Coach, I stomped my toe. I can't play.
It's definitely a different league.
It's a different society. I'm trying to tell you, a whole different. But let me get my John Sally story. So me and my wife, we married and we having a good time, and the comedian from Hollywood Husbands of Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
JB Smooth.
Yeah.
JB Smooth is on TV. JB Smooth is on TV, and JB Smooth is talking. And my wife says to me, John Sally's is in the comedy show now. I'm like, John Sally? What do you mean John Sally? She said, there you go on TV now. My wife pointed out something that I never noticed. JB Smooth and John Sally must be brothers or first cousins or something.
What? Now that you said it, as you was talking, and I was thinking about it, I said they do kind of look alike.
They look kind of like.
Yeah.
I'm like, how you think JB Smooth and John Sally is 6'11"? But then when I looked at it, I'm like, you know what, Pookie? You right. They do look alike.
Yeah, they kind of do look alike.
JB Smooth and John Sally, long lost brothers or first cousins or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Me and my wife had a chance to go to the Philly Braves game today. We had a good chance. We outside watching the game. We sitting right behind home plate. And the Phillies are going to go up to bat. And when the Phillies are going to bat, my wife looks at me and say, that halftime sure was short. My wife said halftime was short. Then she followed this up because that inning, the Phillies hit a home run. Then she follows up with, is that a touchdown? I said, just eat your food, Pookie. Look cute, smile, and wave. Do not say nothing around these people.
But hey, man, is
that a touchdown? Huh? I told her, yes, that's a touchdown. And they about to kick the field goal. Eat the food.
Hey, but
eat the food.
She enjoyed the atmosphere.
Oh yeah, she enjoys going to the game watching eat. That's what she enjoys it.
Who won the game?
Oh man, the Phillies won.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
Yeah,
it was horrible.
Yeah,
the Braves battled back, tied up the game. Then in the top of the ninth, the Phillies up 5-4. Braves got the bases loaded too.
Yeah,
came up a little short.
Stop that all quick, man.
I think the umpire he didn't have the glasses on or something. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
It's gonna be a baseball. Yeah,
baseball long.
Yeah,
boy.
I started thinking about it. I'm like, baseball
long.
I was going to say, soon baseball, coming to the playoffs, but no, it ain't.
Yeah, it ain't coming. No, baseball got a long way to go.
Yeah, it got all the way till October.
I really enjoy going to the games, have fun, talking to Philly fans. We had a good time. Let's talk. Let's switch gears and let's talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Super Bowl champ Philadelphia Eagles.
That sounds good.
Don't that sound good?
That sounds good.
Can't wait for y'all to lose. Y'all gonna lose September 4th at home versus the soon-to-be Super Bowl champ Dallas Cowboys.
That don't even sound right.
It don't sound right, but sometimes things don't sound right.
I'm talking about the Super Bowl champ Dallas Cowboys.
They're gonna be soon-to-be Super Bowl champ Dallas Cowboys.
That don't sound right.
Which I'm trying to figure out. Y'all lost a lot of players this year, but I have heard very little of how y'all gonna replace these players.
We lost a lot of players.
Yeah,
we lost a lot of players the past couple of years.
No. What's the defensive tackle y'all lost this year?
Milton Williams.
Milton Williams was playing very well.
Yeah, but you know why I think so? He's good.
Okay.
And he got himself some money.
He got money. He got paid too, didn't
It's
he?
like $93 million.
Oh,
Go to New England. And to have
I'd win New England too.
and
Matter of fact, Patriots called Rev.
and see, but to have a
I don't
coach
need 93. Give me 3.
have a coach like Mike Vrabel,
Yes.
yeah,
That's going to help him. That's going to help him.
He's gonna build that New England back up.
I think so too. So, but y'all lost a lot. How about, I thought the biggest loss for you was Garner Johnson.
You know what? He was a very good for the mentality
I thought so too.
of the defense.
I thought he was a tone setter.
Yeah, he was. And but as you watch those games, he was getting burnt a lot.
Yeah, I thought his play on the field was average at best.
Yeah.
But
You can't.
them tone setters,
Yeah.
they bring attitude.
And-
They bring toughness to your team.
And he knows how to bring that attitude out of
Yes.
other players.
Yes.
So I mean, we're gonna see. Hopefully, you lost Slay. He's going to Pittsburgh.
Y'all lost Slay.
So I'm that's what I'm worried about on that side.
Y'all lost Slay.
Yeah, Slay. Yeah,
Milton Williams.
yeah. We lost
Gardner Johnson.
Who else we lose? On the offensive line. Beckton.
Big old strong boy.
6'7", 340.
Ooh, 340. Y'all might be in a little bit trouble
No, we good.
because your first game
Did you see
against
the
the
draft?
Dallas Cowboys.
Did you see the draft?
I saw the draft. I mean,
Y'all don't have a running back, and y'all don't have any.
You think we ain't got to run it back?
Y'all don't have
but-
defensive tackles.
But
y'all
I'm
were 27th against the run last year.
let me tell you about our running back situation. You gonna see blue. You're gonna see blue.
That is his name. That was good.
Thank you.
That was good.
Don't worry,
But-
the Dallas Cowboys with George Pickens gonna be hard to stop.
Who's y'all second game?
Giants.
Giants. Rev, I
They always
think,
got to play the Giants.
Rev, I think
early.
they're gonna lose that one.
That's what I mean. Y'all
I'm telling you, listen,
say that with your chest.
y'all gonna lose that one against the
Okay,
Giants.
okay. Talk
we-
that talk, George.
And we're gonna clip.
Talk that talk.
We're gonna clip. You know why we're gonna clip it, Rev?
Because when we beat y'all in
I'm
the Giants,
telling you, it's something.
we ain't lost to the Giants in 15 opportunities.
Everybody's sleeping on the Giants. That defense is going to be crazy.
I don't
That
see
defense is going to be
it.
teetering.
I don't see it.
That defense is going to be teetering towards top 5.
I
Rev.
don't see it.
Man.
I don't see it.
And you know what
I
that.
like Dexter Lawrence too. I like Dexter Lawrence.
Yeah, and to have Abdul Carter over there
I like Abdul Carter.
and Thibodeau.
I like Thibodeau. But I don't like nothing else about the Giants, especially their quarterback situation.
I don't like I don't like the
Yeah,
Giants.
you know what I mean?
I don't-
Even if your defense is good, if your offense,
yeah, you got to score.
you know what I mean? Because
Yeah, you gotta
they're
score.
going to keep you on the field a long time.
Because
And then you're going to get exposed.
if the defense get a touchdown and the quarterback ain't no good, he gonna get that 7 right back.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, they starting with Russ.
oh, you think of Russ?
Oh, Russell Wilson starting.
Russell Wilson going to start.
Oh man, I'm gonna take that back. Oh, Russell Wilson starting game.
Russell Wilson.
Oh, week 2. I'm gonna take it
Week
back.
2, yeah, we're going to beat them.
Yeah, you'll be 1-1.
Yeah, we're going to be 2. Yeah, we're going to be 2-0. We're going to tear y'all up in Philadelphia. The Dallas Cowboys are better than people think they are. The Dallas Cowboys are going to surprise people.
Here's the one thing I will say.
Yeah,
Me and you can agree on this.
yeah.
We have the best division in the NFL.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But here's another thing that I will say. Each team in the NFC got better through the draft.
Yeah, I think so, too.
I think Dallas got better, especially on the defensive end.
Yeah.
But you guys,
Booker, the offensive lineman.
I was getting ready to say the
Yeah.
offensive line, but I couldn't think. Yeah, he's that was the first round pick.
Yep.
Yeah, I think with a little bit of
He going to be dominating people. Can't wait for him to play Carter.
Rev,
Carter going to quit. Carter going to be like, I don't want to play no more.
Rev, don't pray for that.
I don't want to play no more.
Rev, don't pray for that.
Carter going to be like, I don't want to play no more.
No.
I don't want to play no
No,
more.
your first round pick gonna be saying that.
Carter going to be like, I don't want to play no more.
He gonna be saying, please get him off the field. You know what?
Remember Martin fought Tommy Hearns? I
Oh,
don't want to fight no more.
he did. His head was big as a helmet. That was man.
I don't want to fight no more.
I do.
I don't want to fight no more.
What do you think about Washington?
I think Washington's going to take a step back. I think they had a good year last year. And
Rev, we on the same.
I think they're going to take a step back.
Yeah, I think they're
our
gonna be
division-
decent.
Yeah, I think our division is simply going to be the Cowboys, Washington, the Giants. Last place for the
Hey, man, you hate us for real, man. You hate Philly for real.
I'm just saying.
But
I think,
that's good. That's good.
I think
because it's the feeling is mutual.
I think y'all just gonna have a lot of injuries and
my God,
things just gonna go
you
bad.
wishing
for y'all.
that on us?
No, I ain't wishing. I'm just saying. I'm
Not
thinking what's
the
gonna
Rev.
happen. I just think what's
not
gonna
the
happen.
Rev wishing pain.
Y'all had no injuries last year, so I think we're gonna reverse and y'all have a bunch of injuries this year.
No, I think we still gonna be good.
I mean, I think y'all be good because our division's the best. But I just think
You think we going
gonna
for
be
first?
last
You
place.
think we going to do last place?
last place.
Rev, that's not even.
The Reds gonna throw a party too.
That's not possible.
Last place Eagle party.
Rev, what if we win?
Drop down and get your Eagle on.
Rev, what if we win the Super Bowl? What would you do?
Nah. If y'all went to Super, no, this is serious now. I'm being serious. I'm gonna be serious now. If y'all went to the Super Bowl
and we won again.
No. Hold on. Y'all went to the Super Bowl and there was 1 minute left, and y'all was up by 10 points. I'm pulling the plug. I'm turning all electricity off. I'm gonna end this thing.
I don't know, Rev.
We ain't doing this.
You got to look at the NFC. Not just.
They gonna be like, where the electricity go?
So you gonna do like the 49ers tried to do against Baltimore.
I'm turning all electricity out.
Collusion.
Collusion.
When you look at the teams in the NFC, you got the Lions.
Yep.
I think the Lions are gonna take a step back.
I think the Lions gonna be okay. It's just their division is tough. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like they really don't have anywhere to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But down. I guess they go sideways.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be hard for them.
I think Green Bay is gonna be better.
Yeah, I think Green Bay, Minnesota, Green Bay, Chicago.
Yep.
Man, I think it's gonna be
Chicago's gonna be a lot better.
Yeah, I think Chicago's gonna be a lot better.
Yeah. I think Kalen Williams is going to be a lot better.
His second year, I think he's going to be great.
Yeah.
But that's what the Bible tells us. Like Isaiah chapter 54, verse 7. In Isaiah chapter 54, verse 7, it says, nothing can defeat you because God is with you. When God is with you, you don't have to worry about anything. When you're walking with God, when you're trusting in God, you don't have to worry about what's going on in the economy. You don't have to worry about what's going on in the world. You just got to believe in God. And one of the things we do here in Faith and Sports, Ryan, is we believe in God. Mm-hmm. And when you believe in God, God will never leave you or forsake you. It's your main man, the Rev. My main man, Ryan. Faith and Sports. Here we go.
Here we go. At our church, Jesus is Lord. That single belief calls us together as a community and sends us into our world with hope and purpose. At our church, your past will never define your future. There's always redemption, which means there's always a brighter day. At our church, we don't think we're better than any other church out there. We're just doing our best to become our best. At our church, we want you to believe in God, but we also want you to know that God believes in you. We are not against people who don't attend church anywhere. Instead, we pursue them with love, the very same love that's pursuing us. At our church, we're learning to serve God with all our hearts, and we're learning to worship Him with all our lives. And if you're looking for the perfect church, we're not it. At our church, we will make mistakes, but we will choose to grow from them. At our church, we're part of a global community that's knit together by the resurrection of Jesus. And by the way, at our church, we believe that really happened too. At our church, we will engage with people who are in real need because we are the hands and the feet of Christ. And finally, we need you to hear this loud and clear. At our church, it's not really our church at all. It's His. And we live and move and breathe in His church for His glory and His fame, not ours. So here's the invitation. You're invited to jump in with your whole heart at your own pace and to experience the life that awaits you in Christ. Friends, this is going to be good. Welcome to our church.